Member for Bancroft.
Speaker, how underwhelming has been this one-year-old LNP government. Now, we're on Petrie and Sunday, and a resident said to the member from Murrumba, the LNP, they promised the world, and all they did was give you an atlas. First thing is, it's very clear that the LNP have under-delivered in the area of youth crime. We heard last time they are touting their 10.8% fall figure, but digging into their dodgy data, it appears it's 6.5%. Now, a youth worker explained to me that's in line with long-term trends of reduction that has been seen. And what we have seen essentially is a continuation of the fall that started under Labor. What an underwhelming achievement in what they call their signature area of policy. Secondly, the LNP promised to sort out housing, and what have they done?
Not much.
Instead of wielding a hammer and a shovel, all they're doing is wielding a pair of golden scissors. Golden scissors to open Labor projects that we started. There was Sutton Street on Redcliffe, the multi-storey block there. Soon the project on Deception Bay Road and one at Mango Hill will get the golden scissors treatment from the LNP. And there was a block in Portwood Street in Redcliffe that the member for Redcliffe touted as a future site for a project. What wasn't revealed is that site was acquired under the Labor government. But the LNP have been using their scissors for other things, and that is cutting affordable and social housing projects. We heard earlier before, 10,000 affordable and social homes cut under this government. They're cutting projects in their own backyard. We've heard 790 homes at Arundel, 90 at Batinia, 40 at Tewantin, 73 at Redland Bay. They've gone, and that is because the first thing that the LNP did when they got into government was a bill that gave the Deputy Premier power to scrap and reduce affordable housing. They've cut the policy of buying and acquiring the hotels and unused aged care facilities to help out vulnerable Queenslanders. They've cut the requirements for developers to build affordable and social housing across Queensland. The third thing, Queenslanders are underwhelmed by the lack of cost of living relief by this LNP government. The $1,000 electricity rebate, we know that's gone, and that was a real life changer for many people. Car rego's gone up because the rego rebate has been cut as well. But so the most proactive LNP action on cost of living relief is to support Labor initiatives. Of course, I give you 50-cent fares from Mr 50-cent fares himself, the member for Murrumba. They've embraced free kindy. They've embraced the $200 fair play vouchers used to help out families. And that's about it. That's about it for most Queensland families. That's been pretty underwhelming. Now, fourthly, the Premier said, we'll do what we promised to do, but they never promised to abandon a hospital expansion project. Construction had already started at the Redcliffe Hospital expansion. The day they announced they were doing a new stadium and aquatic centre at Victoria Park was the day the piling contract to pull out the last rig from the Redcliffe Hospital site. And there's also been the underwhelming attempts to prop up the member for Redcliffe. They've left her as the face of this abandoned project in Redcliffe. The minister, for example, had to clarify that they're actually building 3 levels on there. They want to build 3 levels on the car park there after the member had put up on social media that they were only building 2. And the member was caught out, and the LNP had been caught out using a picture of the cut Labor project at Redcliffe Hospital to promote their supposed rescue plan for the hospital as well. But the locals are very unimpressed about how the LNP is running the Redcliffe Hospital. We know that you're now waiting longer at Redcliffe Hospital in an ambulance to get in there. You're waiting longer to see a specialist at the Redcliffe Hospital, and you're waiting longer for your planned surgery at Redcliffe Hospital there. And the reason of design flaws used to cut this project is very distinctly unimpressive. The minister said today 1,000 comments from clinicians were ignored, but I've discovered 27 groups in 4 rounds of consultation were involved in designing the Labor project. 3,000 pages from this process were generated. It's an insult to these clinicians and non-clinicians to say that their work has been abandoned after they work long and hard.
Mr.
at
Speaker.
deciding